Hi everyone, this is Jiggy, a portrait and wedding photographer from the Philippines, and welcome to the channel. So in this video, I will be doing a product review of my favorite soft light, namely the Phottix Nuada R3 and R4, but this time we have version 2. Just for full disclosure, I am a part of the International Phottix Pro team. In other words, I am a Phottix ambassador. And these two light units were actually sent to me by Phottix from Hong Kong. But I am not being paid to say anything good about the products. Basically, what I am saying here are my thoughts and basically what I like or dislike about these specific products. So both these Phottix LED lights come in beautiful carrying cases like this. Now, these carrying cases are actually very well thought of. In other words, when you open it up, like this one for the Nuada R3 version 2, it's got a foam cutout where you could put this one so that when you carry it, it doesn't move around and it's pseudo protected from whatever it is that might hit it. Now, it also comes with a remote and spaces where you could put the batteries and the charger. So once you have your light in here, it also acts like a carry bag or a shoulder bag. So it's very easy for you to take wherever it is that you want to go. Okay, so it's very, very portable. That's one of the reasons why I love this light. Now, as you can see, there is one stark difference between the R3 version 2 and the R4 version 2, and that's the size. So now I have my measuring tape just to show you the size of each light. The effective size of each light is this one's about 13 inches or 33 cm. And the Phottix Nuada R4 is 16 inches or 41 cm. And this one is 50 watts, this one is 70 watts. Both lights are bicolor, and that's why I love them so much, because it's very, very essential, especially for LED light, that I am able to adjust the color of my light to match that of existing ambient light. Now, let me get to how these two lights are powered. The Phottix Nuada R3, of course, comes with your standard wall outlet like so. And the nice thing about this one is that it has a very, very long cord. So basically, you could just leave it plugged and you could take the light anywhere you want to go within, I think this one's maybe about 5 meters long. Now, aside from that, you also have the option for this light to be powered by Sony NPF batteries. These are the NPF batteries that I am talking about, and this is basically an industry standard when it comes to video cameras and lights. So you attach them here. Now, let me see. You know what? I don't even know if this one works with one. Nope, it doesn't. So you need two in order to make it work. There you go. Now you've got a switch here, basically to switch between the power outlet or switching towards the battery outlet. Now, you've got three simple buttons here also. One controls the brightness, the other one is to control your color temperature, and this one is the channel basically and groups that you want in order for you to be able to assign a specific channel and group here so that you could use one remote to control all these lights. Now, you've got a main knob here, so when you press brightness, you can adjust the brightness, then press a color temperature and adjust the color temperature. And if you guys can see, it's very, very thin. It's about, let me see, half an inch thin or about 1 cm. That's very thin. That's why I really like this lights a lot, because it's very easy to bring around and it gives fantastic soft light, which I will explain later on why. Now, the Phottix Nuada R4 is a bit different. One, the power cable is not as long as the one of the R3. To be honest, I don't know why they did this. That the brick is separate, maybe because this is 70 watts. I think I will ask Phottix why, and maybe if it's possible to make this cord longer. Because of course, you don't want to be hindered by the length of your cord that just attaches to your wall. This is only maybe about 3 meters, so it's not long enough really. Now, this one is a bit different. It does not take NPF batteries, but it takes V-mount batteries because of the fact that this light is larger and stronger. So this is a V-mount battery. As you will see here in the back, there's the mount looks like a letter V, so that's why it's called a V-mount, and it just attaches here. And these batteries last a lot longer than this NPF batteries, though these batteries are a bit more expensive. And then you've got the same switch here that toggles between, this is for power or AC outlet, and this is for battery. Now you've also got 3 switches here, or 3 buttons here: the brightness, the color temperature, and your channel and group, which is controlled now with a knob here. Okay? So, what makes this light so special and why I really love it? Because straight out of the box, without any modifier, it gives beautiful soft light. And how does it do that? Basically, this has a lot of LEDs at the back, multiple LEDs, and it goes to the edge. In other words, all of these edges here have LEDs on it, and it's already got a diffusion panel. Having this diffusional panel will make the light softer. It's like having a modifier on your light. So basically what you have here is a 16-inch softbox with a light that is 1 cm thick. That's why I love it so much. But how I wish Phottix developed like a modifier for this one, like a grid, so that I can control the spill of the light, because that is one downside to both of these lights. You cannot control the way the light is spilling unless you use a technique of feathering. But feathering will technically make the light a little bit harsher, but you will be able to control the spill of the light. But it's really an easy fix, because all I need to do is get my grid from my beauty dishes and slap it on here and tape it if I really want to be able to focus the light. So if you guys want to see how I use this light, I will just leave a link in the description below, because I've already done a very extensive video on how these two lights really gives me beautiful, beautiful soft light. So which one's best for you? Basically, both lights are very good. All you have to do now is choose the specific size that you want. This R4, it does give beautiful soft light, but the problem is it is a lot bigger than the R3. That's why it gives soft light. But the fact that this R3 is so much smaller than this R4, it comes in a smaller bag. It's easy for you to take around compared to the R4. And it's easier for you to really hold, or your assistant to hold. Though the light may be a little bit harsher than this one, but this still gives soft light because it still has the same LED pattern as its big brother, the R4 Mark II. In other words, all the LEDs are still here, and you still got the diffusion panel in front that gives relatively soft light. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, click that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new review or a new lighting tutorial. So if you guys want to purchase any of these lights, I will leave a link in the description below, both for international photographers and Philippine photographers. Now, for Filipino photographers, there's something special in it for you. Just mention my name when you purchase, or when you decide to purchase any of these lights, and you might be able to get a discount. Now, if you guys want to see more of my images, you can always follow me on Instagram. It's at Jiggy Alejandrino. Okay, till the next video.